Hello? Alright. Mic's up again. Got a new layout for the stream. It's not great, but it's something. Um, so welcome all to the stream. I spent a lot of today making new assets for Twitch, um, along with making the logos for the starting soon, stream ending, and be right back. And some other stuff. But I also have an archive channel now for my streams. Um, Danopolis Studios Archive. That's what it's called. Um, so we got that now, and it's pretty cool. So today we're gonna be playing Project Ozone 2, Reloaded. That's what the subtitle says. But we're gonna be playing it on Kappa mode, which is a harder version of the game. I've only done a Kappa mode once, back on my old computer when that old computer could run it somehow. Um, Last I remember of the world was I started opening up chance cubes, and I opened up the big chance cubes, and one of the chance cubes is nuking the world like within a very large radius. I don't think I built the bridge up large enough like at all, and I didn't want to see it all get destroyed, so I exited the world and never opened it again. But we're gonna try and not do that, because if we open up that mega chance cube, we're gonna build very far away. But I got pretty far in it. We're gonna try and get as far with it today as we did back then. Um, Garden of Glass. Nope, that's not what we want. We're gonna call it Welcome Home. We're gonna call it Welcome Home because I'm returning to Project Ozone. Hey, Keelan. I'm planning on making this a longer stream, so I went out and got a coffee. I don't normally drink coffee. It's not technically a coffee. I mean, it is, but it's like a mocha. So it is technically a coffee, but it has more of a chocolate kick to it, which is what I prefer. So we're just gonna create this. We're gonna try and set up Kappa mode. So, from what I understand of Kappa mode. It's just harder to get resources. It's more grindy, but it also has like John Cena creepers, and it also has like a bunch of other stuff. Like I said, I haven't played it in a while. Um, and when I did play it, I was watching ETHO along with it, which is why I also did Kappa mode slash FTB mode set Kappa. Well, that didn't work. We'll try and figure it out, don't worry. How do I do this? Oh, wait. Alright, we did it. Let's save and quit, and then get out so we don't have cheats on. And we can start back. So I'm gonna try and set up a normal schedule for streams and stuff. Because right now I don't have a schedule, but I figure I should probably have a schedule. So we're gonna try and set up a schedule for these types of things. But as for right now, we're just kind of gonna wing it. Sticky keys? No. Let's see, use the left shift control on a window by pressing it once. The sheet to turn on the keyboard shortcut to turn on ski is to press the shift key 5 times. Disable this keyboard shortcut. We're gonna turn off sticky keys. I don't remember much about Project Ozone. All I remember is that we have zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Where's Vein Miner? Yeah, okay, it's already set. Within the time of playing Project Ozone 2 all those years ago and now, I have played Project Ozone Lite, so I'm not necessarily rusty at the game. Alright. This skin was made with current things. Right, this is 1.7. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna try and make this a long one. One, to make up for how much time I haven't been here, and two, because Project Ozone's fun, you know? Ugh. Alright. I might host it. I just want to get streaming again. I might host this, Keelan, don't worry. I spent last night, like, saving the Vanilla Twist world, because I think I'm just going to end the SMP as it is. I think the SMP has run its course. You know, even though I have stuff I want to build on it, I can just save the world and come back to it at some other point. Right now I'm going to start it off single player. If I make it multiplayer, I'll do it at some point, but I'll just use this world since I'm already starting it. Everything's boring to you. It's just a mod pack, bruh. I kinda like the more build out mod packs like these. They're nice and calm. Got a nice atmosphere to them. Yeah, I still like it. Oh. I don't remember exactly what we have to do in the exact order of how and when we have to do it. Quest. This. Claim it. We need to make barrels, I know that much from this. Rolled up newspaper. Whetstone applies to your tool using an anvil. As long as you're passionate about something. You don't want to be passionate about nothing. Well, I mean, you might. I don't know. Mine midnight? Like this, or like another, like, mod pack of similar stuff? Oak barrel. We gotta make 6 of those. Alright. So this is the thing about Kappa mode. I said it was very, like, hard and grindy. Yeah, we only get 1 wood per log. I feel like, Keelan, you would, like, might kinda, like it more if it wasn't Kappa mode. Because I feel like you would begin to hate it if it was Kappa mode. Just for that fact. Which is why we need to build a tree farm. But as for right now, we're gonna build up this. We don't want to build it up too much right now, because if we build it up too much, then mobs might spawn on here. I was thinking about maybe streaming Crash Landing, like, instead of this. They're both kind of similar, except Crash Landing isn't a void. It's like a desert area, and you gotta keep cool, drink water. We got the quest. Yep. We need a crook to get a sieve. Hey, we're gonna need those. Potentially. Oh wait, we already got one. No, it doesn't bother me if it's locked to 60. There's also other mod packs, this, like, Stone Block, which is basically like this, but instead of void, you're stuck within stone, and you can mine stone with your hands, which is weird, but, like, it's the same thing, except you mine an interior. It's like you're stuck in a cave. Like, But it's pretty cool. You don't spawn next to each other though. You'd have to teleport to each other in order to start new because you each get like your own little like area. I remember playing that with one of my friends at one point. We each had our bases. I don't know what happened to the world. Well, the world download. I know what happened to the world. It was mostly deleted, but it was re-uploaded. I don't know where my version of the world went, where, like, I kept it. Is there? Hey, Poop. Oh shit, I should probably put this in the fridge. Hold on. 1 second. No, the Popo did not show up. I forgot to put something in the fridge. Space Race Manager. This place has galactic crap? I don't remember that. We'll let that grow. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, it's because I had my window open. I had my window open because it was warm in here. Alright, so we got our composting section. I'm gonna stop drinking the coffee for a bit. And I'm gonna drink some soda. Since the soda's here. Ooh. I like opening up a soda and there's like the fog of whatever. I know it's not fog, but it's like mist. Yeah, I don't need to screw it on, I'll just drink it. build a bit out. So we need to see, we need cobblestone, which we get from these. I could probably... I don't know. I don't want to do anything with it until this grows. Trying to drink soda. I've become self-conscious of how much soda, or how I drink my soda. So I'm trying to find ways to drink soda that aren't like chugging it down like that. I don't know if that was heard. I don't know what to do about it because my mic for some reason picks it up. Because it's a shit mic. I have to get another mic at some point. It's better than the one that was on my headset at least, so. I mean, it makes sense. I think it was more than my mic I had on my thing. Oh my god. Mana. Do we necessarily need all of them? No. And we got stuff. Yeah, we got enough string, I think. Yeah. Fuck, we need another tree. And this is how we're gonna get ores. Alright, so we got that made. Oh, we got a gigantic chance cube. Cooking for blockheads. It'll take some time a bit to get some trees. Alright, that should be good enough for now. It's not how you make anything. let's see if that'll get us the result we want. It will. Good. So we'll deal with that later. You know what? We'll deal with it later. I'm trying to remember, in one of my project Ozones, I built like this, in this sort of style, but I don't remember exactly how it worked. I really don't remember. Isn't this the old... This is 1.7, meaning, yeah, fences are built like that. Alright. I don't know how we're gonna deal with this hole, but however we deal with it, I think, yeah, as long as we just stay here, we'll be good for a bit. We don't need to fill it in right away. So we need to get a stack of cobble so we can move on with our quests. I spend 100 days in Project Ozone. That'd be interesting. I like that there's a day counter there. I never understood why the day counter was there. I guess it's so we know what, like, how long we've been doing this or something. I don't know. Alright, we can build a stack. Stack cobble. Yep, got that. Oh, we gotta build one furnace. How do we build a furnace? I forgot. It's different. It's different now. We gotta go through extra steps. Don't we gotta build, like, multiple of those slabs now? Where's the furnace? There's the furnace. We need compressed cobblestone. Right. Oh, there we go. We had exactly enough. Alright. Ooh. That's Tinker's. Oh, wait a minute. No, that makes a slab. There we go. Alright, so we got that done. Sieve. One rubber sapling. Let's get some more wood. Let's build a platform so we can make a dedicated tree farm. If we can make a dedicated tree farm, then this can go faster, meaning we won't have to spend as much time on this as we would, you know, as we are now. So we got that, build that. Alright. So. This is central fountain. I don't want to build it in like the middle of this, so let's like build it behind here. I'm wasting way too many resources on this, but it'll be worth it. I can't promise. But we're gonna try to. Alright. Oof. What time is it? Alright, it's gonna be night soon. So let's get some more wood. Let's cook the wood. We don't want the potential. Oof. Oh, Jesus. We do not want the potential of it being a blood moon, because mobs can spawn closer to us. So let's find a quick place for this furnace. Alright. Get some charcoal, cook that up, and we'll be on our way. Getting some torches so we can light it up back here, so that, like I said, no mobs have a chance of spawning. We might want to make this pathway 3 wide. Let's place some trees. Let's place some trees, see how far they go. Like how far the leaves go. Yeah, we might want to thicken it up by 1. Server, there's no server. Alright. Should be good for that. There we go. And see, we got plenty of wood for a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Meaning that we can spend some time decorating. But now we got torches. That's uneven. Oh, I hate it. Oh, wait a minute. 3. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it was always uneven. I'm letting these planks go into the wood because I don't feel like standing on top of them to try and get them. If we're gonna thicken it up by 1, well, there goes that. But we are wasting through some resources, but we're already mostly on our way to getting more resources. Oop. Place it down, place it down, place it down. We do not want blood moons. Well, fuck. Alright, alright, alright. Light it up, light it up, light it up. Let's get this built. Let's try and get this built. As long as we don't have an area, I don't know like the full qualifications for blood moons. So I don't know like what the actual light level is they spawn at. So we're gonna have to get lucky and hope it's still... Where's light level? I don't remember where light level is on this old version. Alright, I figured out where light level is. So mobs normally can spawn at light level, I think 7 and above. So if we have it somewhere around there at all times, that's 7, or like above. So that's 8. Oh. We could use this as a slight opportunity to I don't know. I was about to say we could use this as an opportunity to make like a mob farm for blood moons, because like early on getting some mob drops would be pretty nice. So if we can get a steady source of like mob stuff, especially since like some quests require mob drops, then that would be pretty neat. But we're not going to try it too much. We're going to play it safe for the most part for the first day. Wait a minute, I think this is how I did it. Yeah, I think that's how I did the style, except it was more like this. Right, I have to do this. Yeah, that seems alright. Once we get a style of this base, we're gonna do something basic. This is gonna be our actual base, like where we put most of our future stuff, but like, we might go for this design. It kind of given me like a Western vibe. Alright, so if we make let's do something real quick. We got plenty of saplings, plenty. I have no idea if they're all grown now. But what I do know is that we're gonna get a bunch of string for future endeavors. What biome are we in? Oh, we're in jungle. That's why it's these nice leaf colors. Alright. Alright, we're gonna keep 2. Storage drawers. Should we go for... I think I want to go for storage drawers. Like, they're not the best source this early on in the game, but they are like a good sort of visual storage. And honestly, I like a good visual storage of what everything is. So we might go with the 2 actually. Yeah, we'll go with the 2. Because we could go with the 1 and that'll give us more storage, but that means we'll take up more space. But we would get more resources. We'll do this and then we'll make some 2s. So where we want our storage to be, I'm thinking we want it right around here. So just stand here. It's weird thinking about features that are kind of like normal for Minecraft now, and thinking of them through like the lens of they weren't normal back then. Like with what I tried to do with like the lenses and not lenses, but like stairs. Trying to place stairs while on the bottom stair was not a thing at one point, and that's kind of weird. We're not gonna try and keep this as abstract and compact as possible. Abstract, is that the right word? How the fuck? What? Alright, so we're gonna keep stuff like that in there. And for stuff that we don't want to put in there, we'll put it in here. So just kind of like random stuff. How much string? We got quite a bit of string. I forgot. We need to get some more dirt. We could probably automate this at some point, but not right now. Okay, yeah, no, it's not the version of this mod where it's put them one by one. Or like if you have like the same thing and like they're all next to each other, it'll go into it. We need seeds. Sieving dirt can give you different types of seeds. Alright, so tinkers, we can do that right now. And I think it's this, this. Alright, yeah, now we just need the pattern one, which is chest. And that. Alright. We're gonna gotta update the design. Yeah, there we go. So, stencil table, parts, that, and that. Yes, okay. That seems fine enough for right now. Alright. Alright. Oh, we got another blood moon. Light this up. We'll do that, and then we'll do this. Yeah, okay. There's no real point to making 3 of these also. Although by technicality we could. put them in different areas. If we wanted to. So we gotta do that to move on to the lava generator. Heart glass. That's nice. We'll use that for mob farm later down the road. Right, we gotta make a hammer so we can get iron and stuff. Acacia seed. Hammer. All right. We don't need to make this one that tall. Oh, we lost that. I think we might do something else for these tops, tip tops of it. We need it to rain though. It's still, yeah, this entire biome's jungle, alright. We're gonna fancy this up. We gotta get into Tinkers, cause I don't know if this is an exclusive Kappa mode thing, or if it's like all of them. Yeah, that's only worth 1 durability. Well, technically 2. This will be local well. And we'll move it. So it's our local well only for the time being. Okay, we got 1 seed, we got grass seeds. Still don't have the other forms of seeds. Alright, we can't use it. I don't know what those are for. Oh, we couldn't put one up there, so let's just block that off like that. kind of sapling is that? Birch. So I got means to get acacia and birch. Stack stone. Ugh, we still need more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need clay, so we still need the rain. Use. Okay, let's do the rubber tree, acorn. Wait, what type of seed were we trying to get? Rubber. Alright. Yeah, and then we turn that into dust. Alright. should probably check to see if there's any places that aren't lit up already. But I haven't built really any new areas, though. I should really slab it up there. I'll do what I was gonna do later, but like, if we're gonna be dealing with mobs up spawning up here, I'd rather not. I'll deal with it later. Right, we need flint. That's right. Right. Let's, you know what, we'll put the little area that I was wanting to build, which was gonna be a mining area. Not a mining area, but something else. This is where we're gonna build our lava generator and our cobblestone generator. We're building it out of cobblestone so it doesn't burn down. You don't need for it to rain. If I can just make an infinite water source. I completely forgot why I was making this cobble. It was for the path. It was for the platform. But I think it might be a better investment to do this. Tinkers. There it is. Oh yeah, so that requires clay. Purpose? What is Dustulus? I haven't. This because this is before the mod. Because, all right, in this version of the mod, yeah. Okay, so that gives us redstone. That's useful. This gives us So it gives us exclusive stuff, but all their iron and stuff is like different. So you get multiple of the same things, but you can't combine them or you can't grow them together. So. Which sucks, but fuck's sake. Alright, I should probably dump some of this stuff off. Let's make sure that the bucket is the same recipe as normal. Nope, it's iron plates. Got it. Well, once we do this, once we make this fucking bucket, what quest did that unlock? Oh, did it unlock one of these? Oh yeah, it unlocked this one. That requires autosave. Great. Love it. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Grab this bucket. Let's put so the well's gone. We'll take that down in a second. I know. I have to make some actual tools in order to do that. So, alright. We're gonna try and keep it like semi-even. So this isn't necessarily for the water source, it's necessarily just for structure. This way. Yeah, we can have some overlap. Nice. So there's a bit more depth to it. How does this work? Oh, there we go. And now we have a source of water. Meaning we could just get clay ourselves. I almost forgot about this, that I could do that. I don't know how. But I did. You know what? We're also gonna add something back here. Actually, wait. Fuck. Oh, it's still falling. Don't want mobs to spawn. And now we get water here, but if it rains, we still get water. We get water from rain, meaning, I don't know, we get more sources of water, which is a good thing. We don't want to use up all of our things. I don't know why this mod pack decides to give you a flux crook that, like, doesn't ever break. Oh wait, we gotta eat. It's really weird to me. My guess is that if there was a way to, like, make the world with Kappa mode, like, built in, you wouldn't have it. You would not have it. I appreciate that we have it, though. I actually really appreciate it. It makes it so I do not have to build crooks. Really, ever. And in my eyes, that's a good thing. We're just gonna leave this open, you know? We're gonna leave this open so that when we go by, there's a natural source of sunlight. I can't use the middle mouse button to click. Ugh, 1.7 is so old. It's so old. If we do that, and that gives us... Yeah, I like that overlap. I like the overlap look. It's nice. I feel like this area might be a little too big. Just for this little, like, pond. But I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's a bit too big. Ah! Well, we're dead. And we're never getting any of this back. That fucking hole. God damn it. Well, we gotta figure out a way to get our stuff back. Um, I think it's just gonna stay down there for a little bit. You know what? It's just gonna stay down there for a little bit. uh, fuck. We had all of the iron on it, so we can't really get iron. I'm glad. But as far as I can tell, there's not really anyone watching. Or at least if there are people watching, they're not active enough to be like, I'm gonna clip this. That's the best part about starting off as a streamer. You know, your mistakes aren't really that kept forever. Alright, so we died here. Right here. So right, alright. So we gotta work our way to get down there. I'm gonna block up that hole so we don't fall down it again. Jesus. Actually, we can get another bucket. We can get another bucket, put a bucket of water down, and then go down and get it. That's going to be actually very simple. All we have to do is not be dumb. We technically didn't need to get wood, but we did get wood. So we're going to use the wood. Excuse me. We're going to turn up the music a bit. We're going to turn up the music so that, like, my bass audio isn't louder than the music. So when I talk, I wish I had a way of telling if my voice is harder to hear now or not. Hold on. Can that music not be heard? Huh? Can that music... Oh! One sec. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again and figure this out. Why does my audio sound like that? I never took the time to listen to my audio. Has it all Why? Does this mic just never fucking work?
In. Uh, uh, no, it's not set up to it. Hold the fuck on. We'll get my stuff in a second. Fuck. This mic, every time my computer goes to sleep, I'm apparently just always disconnects. One second. Fucking.
Uh, 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 all right. Well, okay, now we got my mic set up. For some reason, it wasn't. I, I don't get it. One sec. I'm also gonna try and figure out this music, cause there's music playing. If you fuck. Alright, so I think I figured it out. There is music, it's very quiet, I don't know why. Um, actually, wait. I think I might kinda know why. Okay, I don't know why. But the the fucking mic is normal again. Um, yeah, so let's go back to just figuring this fucking thing out. To not figuring out this thing. Let's go back to getting my stuff back. I spinned way too fast. You know what? It's gonna be like that. Um, we can go back to opening up the dash panel. View dashboard. Um, that's only 4. So we need a few more for a bucket. Take sip of coffee. Hey, we're at the 2-hour mark. Radical. Radical. Hey. I don't know what the fuck that was. I wonder what this extra noise it's picking up. Is it like just normal air, like, or is it like the TV? Cause like the TV's on in my room. No, it was not. I didn't expect it to because the TV wasn't making noise. It's probably just the computer like making its normal noises. So this is what I sound like here. Alright, yeah, so me getting closer will affect. Sorry if that hurt any ears. $25. There we go. Let's get this cooked up. Oh wait, we had 2 in there. We'll use that to make another hammer. And then this hammer we'll just keep around as like a backup hammer in case we screw up again. Hopefully we don't, but just in case. Oh wait, we need it now, but like... Alright. Good. Now we can go and reclaim our stuff that we have lost. Put that there as well. Let's use... I'm getting sidetracked, but we're gonna real quickly, just in case we lose more stuff, build a quick storage unit for stuff like these materials. Iron, gold, copper, tin, aluminum, osmium, silver, lead, titanium, nickel, platinum, zinc. But then we'll build a few more units. So we only need to really make like we need to technically make we need to make like this many, like worth 2 because they give you 2 each. So if we do that, we'll have enough, but we'll have 1 extra, so reorganize. I probably should have built the cabinets first and placed them in before doing all this. Alright. That seems good enough. And then we'll just have a row right here that's doubles. And we'll quickly store stuff in here. We might want to make some platforms. So grab a water source. We don't want to build directly on top of it, because if we do that, then we're going to have a harder time getting our stuff. I wish I had Optifine for Ozone. Sip of coffee. I do like that that this mod pack has the gravestone mod. It is very much a savior when it comes to stuff like this. And thank God it is not a blood moon. Of course, we have torches on us, meaning that we can light this up in case of a blood moon. Nothing spawns down here. We wouldn't want anything spawning down here for future reasons. We got a head to add to our collection. Well, to a future collection. Every time I die in one of these, I put it on a wall. Hopefully, we have this lit up well enough to where nothing actually spawns. Because everything's relatively close to us. Ooh, wait. We don't have any slabs on me. I don't have any slabs. So, being far away is a good testament to how well I've built this. osmium, nickel, oh, iron. As for where we're gonna put these heads right now, I don't know. I really don't know. We'll just put it in storage for now, and we'll hang it up once we get one. Get an area of operations going. And we need 2 more. And now this wall is finished. And we can start storing stuff in it. Well, or at least we could. I mean, we could always store stuff in it, but like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Right, we need to get clay. Clay is actually really important to us right now. Did it rain? When the fuck did it rain? Oop. When the fuck did it rain? Oh, we're on a slime chunk. Oh, this is a slime chunk. That's weird. I didn't notice that. We're on day 5, Jesus. Wait a minute. When did it rain? Also, how long have I had this, like this? God dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, we might as well get more dirt anyways. We're still trying to get that sapling, that rubber tree sapling. Hey, that quest's ready, but we still gotta get the rubber tree sapling, so it means nothing. Great. Love it. Should not have made all those into sticks. But at least we have stick and fences. Well, it takes... I don't know. Shouldn't have done it. We did it anyways. We might change this out to be just a pure wood backdrop. And on the other side, we'll have like a hallway going in. And it'll have like paintings on it, and that'll look nice. It'll look really nice. Still have yet to start on the actual base that I'm going to put like machinery in and stuff. Because I have a set design that I want to use that I always use for modded stuff. And that I haven't built in a while. Because I stopped doing modded stuff. And in normal survival worlds I also started to build in that style. So it kind of got boring. So coming back, I want to try, especially now that I'm streaming, I want to try and share the designs that I used to go for. Because one of the biggest reasons I want to stream games like this right now, because like I still gotta stream other games and stuff, like and like other stuff, but like I mostly want to stream games like this because I remember playing these like mod packs a while ago and always wanting like people to see me build this stuff. I always wanted to have people like see the stuff I'm building because I was always proud of it. And I was like, I put so much effort into like this stuff, but like no one will ever see it. And now that I can stream, people can actually see it. And that's kind of nice. Trans. That's not how you spell it. Transfer node. Liquids. So if we do that, and I think if we hook it up to one of these, we can actually automate clay. But that's going to be a bit to go. So we have yet to like farm other stuff. So we're gonna we need to get this rubber tree sapling so we can get a move on. Like I've unlocked this quest over here, and I haven't even gotten to it yet. I haven't even gotten a rubber tree sapling. I'm gonna drink some water to offset the coffee. I keep saying coffee. I always correct myself whenever I say coffee because it's technically a mocha. But I don't know if most people that get mochas specifically call it mocha or specifically call it coffee. I call it coffee by default because it is technically a coffee, and I know that. But I don't know if it's like one of those things where by technicality it's called this, or most people call it, because like I don't know why I correct myself as if it's like a big thing. Like if I don't say it the right way, like people will hate me for it, because I know they won't, because they don't give a shit. But yeah, I don't know. It's just how I will function. I don't want to build. What's this? Oh, it's acacia. We're gonna build 2 of these for right now. Even though that won't give us all of them. Yeah, we're left with this one. Oh, that breaks it quick. Oh, we'll lose it, but honestly, I kind of don't care right now. Let's get some more of this going. Well, now that we got clay, we can make a thing that we should probably get to making. So we can make a lava generator. Or not a lava generator, but like so we can make a cobblestone generator. question. Um, I forgot what it was called. It's right here, I think. Yeah, because it's gonna say lava generation, meaning we gotta make something with it. But I forgot what it was. I think you need bone meal. X. Yes, it's this. Unfired. Okay, so we can just get it from dust. Which is good. But at the same time, we get this. We don't want this. I don't want. I mean, it gives us more resources, but I don't want it because it takes up more space. Because it's like. Later versions of this mod fixed it. Like, all of the iron and stuff, it's not separate things from, like, if you use gravel and dust. It's all one thing. While the exclusive items are still exclusive, but like. Oh, speaking of which, we should probably clear our inventory. Because I had an incident one time playing this, and I didn't have my inventory cleared out. Was it this or was it light? I don't remember. But my entire area burnt to the ground because if you put blaze powder on the ground, apparently it burns the ground, which is not ideal, and I don't want my base to burn down. Apparently we already had 28 saplings. I did not see them in my inventory. I am blind, apparently. I say apparently a lot. Okay, so we got 4. We got a stack. Nice. We're gonna need more of those, but if we just get 2 stacks of gravel, we can smash it and we can start getting grout, which means we can start tinkers, which means we can essentially get to the other parts. Let's get some woods, because I want to make some more storage for this. Alright. That's gold dust, gold dust. Dust. How much does it give us in terms of items? Wait, that's recipe. Use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 10 barrels. We need 10 storage drawers. Numbers are hard for me. Oh, counting is hard for me when it's like just visual based. Math has never been a strong suit of mine, nor will it ever. And that's sad for me. Like, I know some people won't care because, like, everyone has, like, things they struggle with versus, like, everyone will always have something that they struggle with compared to others, but everyone can always get to the same conclusion, even if not as fast. But um, I don't know. It's just a thing where it's like I Mario's dead. How could Mario be dead? Um, I forgot my train of thought. Is it the 31st? Wait a minute. That's not the 30. It's not the 31st for me right now. It's the 30th. Fuck, it's the 30th. Mm. All right. All right. So we got 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just being executed. It's such a shame Mario's dead. I wonder when the live stream's gonna be, if there is one. There probably isn't. But like, 2, 4. Alright. If we build it like this. I wonder what they're gonna do with, like, I wonder if they are gonna, like, for the Nintendo service, like, start announcing, like, it's weird to me that the Nintendo Online service offers nothing, like, no games that people would want for free with the service. Like, you get NES, Super Nintendo, but you get, like, and you get, like, depending on the game, poor online, which is weird. But, like, it's, and I'm guessing that's probably why it's $20 a year. But if they could offer, like, a service that's $20 a year and have it, like, give you some great offerings, then I think, like, it would be cool. Like, that would be neat. Not saying, like, obviously, like, for certain things, like, you wouldn't expect them. Yeah, keep this chat PG. Try. Um, um, like obviously, if you like, they put like a Nintendo Online Wii, that would be a lot harder because you'd have to configure controls and stuff, and that would be a lot harder than like. But they could do like GameCube, or if they don't want to get like too high quality for like $20 a year, they could do like GBA. I would love a library of GBA games. I grew up with the GBA. Or they could get like third parties in on it, even though they probably won't. Like with what the Wii Shop had with like Sega Genesis. I grew up with the Genesis, but I mostly grew up with the Game Boy Advance. And I would love Game Boy Advance game, especially if they added Super Mario 3. And then like on the Wii U version, they add the e-reader cards. Like that would be good. I would love that. Like if I were to ask them to add another service, it would definitely be Game Boy Advance. Maybe DS. But I don't know. With the new Nintendo presidents, I don't necessarily know like what their thought process is when it comes to Nintendo compared to like the others that used to be. So it's harder to say like because I feel like with the Wii U, despite being a failing console, it had a pretty good like backwards compatible and like it got a lot of game options that you could get. I really want a Wii U. Strangely enough, it was I when I although when it first came out, I thought it was just an add-on to the Wii. Like plain and simple, I thought it was. But I wanted a Wii U. I still want a Wii U because like the Wii U was like a time. Yeah, they could technically do like Sega Genesis and stuff, but like they already got like the Sega Genesis package. Um, I would want to be able to like I'd love to for like a day see what the process is of like what they think about and like what they feel like they should like port, what they shouldn't port, what they want to port. Like I'm imagining the game like the reason they had the Capcom game on there was because they got the permission from Capcom, but like Capcom hadn't had it like on in a, like a bundle on like the Mega Man games. Where I want a chance to be able to work at a company like that, like a game company. Like I want the one of the big reasons why I want to learn game design is so that I can make a projects like produce it and get some like managerial things like working with a team and stuff on a game and stuff so that I could eventually apply for game studios. Like one time I was looking at to see if there were like any like um, internships at Sega. They didn't have any, but they had a listing for I think not some sort of producer. You just like manage them and manage like certain things. And I really wanted it to apply, but you needed a certain amount of experience for it, and I understand that. But it's kind of like I want that opportunity to learn. Like, even if I don't learn how to game make, I want to try applying for positions like that, like help out on game projects to like better manage these things because like I don't know. I want to be on the inside, know how to like cuz I feel like in some ways for certain games, I feel like I would semi know how to like approach it, like not ever say definitively like this is what we have to do, like this is what we should do, while also holding back or pushing it to the extent that it can be done at its best. How does that look? That doesn't look very good. Game design and like concepts are my strong suit. I'm good at coming up with concepts. Even if they don't sound good at first, fine tuning, I can always try to fine tune my ideas to make them something good. And that's the thing with every idea. When it comes to every idea, if you fine tune an idea, any idea can be good. And I like saying that because I believe it wholeheartedly. Like when everyone says like this was obviously a bad idea. I don't know why they thought making this would be a good idea, like and it's like you don't know that it was necessarily a bad idea. It might sound like a bad idea, but it could be good. Like I always refer to like the Emoji Movie. The Emoji Movie is an idea that's like is shit. It's a shit idea. But I don't necessarily think that it is necessarily like an idea that is always meant to be dead. That was always meant to be dead. I think it was an idea that could have been good had it been done well. It wasn't, and handed off to the right people. It was not. So in a case of a bad idea, it's not necessarily the idea that's a bad idea. It's necessarily who you get to work on the idea. Because the Muji movie was bad because they got the wrong people to work on it. Everyone thought the Lego movie sounded like a bad idea, but then it was wonderful because they got the right people to work on it. Like everyone, like people say, like also like Shadow the Hedgehog sounds like a bad idea nowadays. Like why would anyone think that would be a good idea? But the thing is that it's good for what it is. Had it gotten more time to brew, because back then like they were getting these games out like so fast. So it's like had they like managed it to the point where they like put the time and resources into the proper ideas and to the proper areas, it could have been good. I think it's good as it is. I think you could tweak it definitely, but it was good. Um, like I don't know. Every idea will always has potential, and it always will. Now you also got to think about it from the context of who you're trying to sell it to, because selling it to a certain type of people is a bad idea because then you're not gonna hit the type of people you're going for. Like, I want to pitch an idea for like a minigame server, but I don't know anyone. Like, what if I couldn't pitch it to a UHC server because ultra hardcore, for those who don't know, um, because they don't play those types of games. Or like, well, you gotta know the audience as well. Like, I couldn't go up to like a server like Arctic, which is a big UHC server. I don't know if they're big now, were big, or still big, but they have a specific audience, and you couldn't pitch like an idea as much as I would love to pitch an idea for like a duel system, like a system in place for like duels. I kind of couldn't, because even if they liked the idea, they probably wouldn't be able to do it. I probably wouldn't be able to get it made because while they like it, the core audience that play on their server probably would not. Because the core audience that plays UHC are a bunch of stubborn bitches. And that's not just because like they wouldn't pick up my idea. They're a bunch of stubborn bitches. Like, no, they're stubborn bitches just in general. Just on like a general basis. Like always, like you couldn't do anything. Especially if like big UHC players like say so they don't like something. Like, it's another case where like any idea can be good if you like it, or like if it's, but like, and you can like tweak a design, but not everyone's gonna like it, like I keep saying. But like, if like big UHC players don't like it the first second and just say they don't like it rather than saying how they could improve it, they'll just want it gone. I mean, I shouldn't technically be saying this because I don't know everything about the UHC community. I am probably the worst person to ever ask anything about the UHC community because I don't play UHC. I don't know much. I'm just remembering and recalling things from when this stuff happened. Because I remember I was watching a UHC game, and there was like, I don't know. I'm bad at recalling things. I remember the feelings, and I remember like the stuff that technically did happen, but I don't know how to put it into words, and I don't know the words to describe it to make it sound correct. Because fine details I cannot remember, but I can mostly remember the emotions and how I feel about these things from those days. And I remember distinctly like imagery from those days, but like I do not remember. Is this? Yes, it is. We need glass. Let's get more furnaces. We're almost at the 3 hour mark. I've been going for a while. It's probably the coffee not making me tired. And also, I'm just having fun, like, talking. That's why I like streaming. I like streaming. I just kind of, I just kind of wish I had a more active, like, I don't wish for like a lot of viewers, but I want like some kind of an audience, not to like, just to like talk. Like they ask stuff that aren't necessarily about the game, like sometimes about the game, but like general stuff. Not like what I want to do or what stuff, but like I don't know. I've never. I always say I kind of want these things, but you never know. Especially me, I kind of never know what I want till it happens. Wait a minute, we were supposed to build a furnace. Alright, well. No point in fucking. Looks like we gotta fucking rebuild it again. We get more stone. I'm just in a very relaxed mood right now. This music, everything. The pink lighting of my room because I have Christmas lights up, and for some reason, while there are dots on the. There are like dots all over the place from like the specific colors of the Christmas lights. It's like. It makes it overall pink lighting. I kind of like it. It's a nice atmosphere. We won't always have the music on though, because for like games like Warzone, I don't think it'll fit. Like, you have people talking. Nah, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm just gonna kind of relaxed. It's only 11:59. Right, so we need to make. I want to make another furnace. God dang it. Alright. Boom. Mario dies in another hour. God dang it. What the fuck? We did it. We made another furnace. Hey, it's 12. Mario's dead. What a great time. Funnel. Let's get 2, 3 technically. Control panel. Smeltery control. Ooh. Wait. There we go. Did it. drain again? Is it just... No, this is the... Yeah, the cat bastin. We'll make one of those. I think we might have to. I don't remember how to make the thing. Oh, it's like that. We need one more of these. Casting. Seared. Nope. That's how you make that one. That's how you make that one. Got it. Let's start figuring out where we want this. Preferably we want it right here, but... No, I lost my straw. Oops. We'll put it right there for now. Dropping coffee all over myself, or is that just steam? I can't tell. Alright, we're out of coffee. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing now that Mario's dead. I'm still playing some Minecraft. Yeah, I think we want to make these tanks. I like those ones a bit more. Because I like the level of it. Oof. Excuse me. But good thing. We need to find a place for it. I wish we had more of a transition between this. Actually, if we remove these, I'm gonna make myself lose a whole bunch of progress right now, but there we go. We're just gonna make it out of wood, and then we'll have like the furnace be like right here. It's not a furnace, but like it kind of is. That was really like, alright. Is there a version of Minecraft for browsers? I remember before I got Minecraft, I used to play like Minecraft demo on online on websites. It was like a timed thing, and it was kind of bad. We'll have it right there, and we'll have the tank right there. And then we'll later... hold on. We'll have the... We'll have the lava tank be right here, you know? We'll build it like that. Brick number 1. It wants us to make an ingot cast. Well, we're not ready for that because I made a lot of other stuff. How many saplings do we got? Oh, we got plenty. Let's start continuing our quest to get stuff. I don't know. We can close this off now since we got a place for water to fall down. Whoa. God, furnaces cook slow. Oh wait. Furnace, iron. Alright. Alright, we can make faster furnaces. It's not what we want. That'd be wasting resources. Nope. Six, seven, eight. All right. Hey, we're at the 3 hour mark. I might end it soon. Probably will. I want to get this though. We're not gonna go too long. We're not gonna. I want to unlock it, and I also want to get this over. I want to get this Tinker's thing set up so that next time we come back to it, which may or may not be next stream, I'm not sure, we can deal with it. Alright. Hey, that speeds it up a bit. I'm guessing to finish this we're gonna need more grout. Which means we're gonna need more sand, which means we're gonna need more clay. So we gotta build a stack and 16 of resources. How much does that give us? Oh, wait a minute. That's not necessarily going to give us a 16. There we go. So stack an 18. So we need a stack for just general. We probably should have made like an extra stack for like dust, because we need more dust so we can get more bone meal so we can start making some stuff again. So we can make the I keep forgetting what they're called, but they help us make lava, which means we can sorry, blessing. We can automate putting lava into this, and then we can get lava so we can make a cobblestone generator. We need more iron though. Okay, so there's still some more iron stuff in there. We could just make stone ones, but I don't want to make stone ones. We'll probably start making stone hammers after this again. Just enjoy the luxury of building this. I would have hated it if it turned into gravel. So we got sand. We need to turn this into dust. I think at some point also, if I remember correctly, we can make a water source thing. I said this earlier, but like, we can make something to automate, yeah, infinite water. Ooh, wait. Glass machine housing. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be the difficult part. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult. Molten brass. How do I make molten brass? Copper, zinc. Alright. So we got goals for that. We're gonna get rid of that waypoint. We're gonna try. How do I access my menu? Well, So let's create one point J. There we go. I don't know why it took me this long to get rid of it. Now we got a stack of that. Now we got 2 more stacks of grout. Let's convert this into dust so that, well, that wasn't a hammer. I could have accidentally turned some of this into flint. That would have sucked. So while this is cooking, fuck. How much? No, we got enough. We got enough. Cook that into that so that we can get some charcoal cooking. And while that's smelting, we can get some charcoal going. Two. I want to build this thing, the Tinker's Furnace, high enough so I can see it from, like, here. Like, that would be nice. It'd also give us enough space to, like, make stuff. Oh, okay, got blaze powder. I mentioned... Oh, that's just the song. I heard the crackling and I was like... I don't know if you guys are able to hear the song. I tested it out. I think it's just really quiet, so it's not too noticeable. But I mentioned earlier that if... I don't know if it's this or Project Ozone Light or all versions, but if you let Blaze Rod touch flammable objects on the ground while it's in an item state, it will burn. And it will burn down everything. So I'm glad I got it in my inventory while I could. Anyways, how much bone meal? We got 8. Nice. Do we not get gold from dust? Oh wait. Use. No, we do. It's just rare. Take it out of that. Ooh, platinum. Where did the other bone meal that we had go? Did I put it in here? Or did I always just have it in my inventory? I guess we only got like 4 more. Alright. That's fine. Hey, we got an ingot cast. Which means... if we take this dust... and put it in here... well, actually... we need lava. Which means we have to build the thing. Get those stones out. We need more dust so we can get more clay. We can make 1 lava thing. Wait a minute. Cobblestone framework. Okay, so they don't have the specific things that other versions have. They got this. But there's technically another way to make an auto lava generator. We need a block breaker. Which requires this. Which, you know, easy enough, but that requires us to grind a lot of gravel with the sieve. Alright. We're gonna continue on with just stone. Actually, this will be for this. We'll turn this into dust. Just trying to make sure there's no blaze powder that could go into my inventory, fall on the floor, and burn everything. I think we'll build up the infrastructure of the furnace, and then we'll probably call it quits for the night. Alright, there's nothing flammable, dangerous. We needed some of that dust. No, wait, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. Fuck, I'm tired. Silver, copper. We could automatically do this. I know there's a way to automatically do it. I don't want to build it. I'd rather just eyeball it. Oh. Alright, we got 10 of that. And then once we get this, we can start lava production. Nice. Fuck. Light it up here. Make sure that doesn't get anywhere. Fuck, we don't have much wood left. We won't. We need more cobblestone to start, like, full on. So that would require us to dig up more cobblestone. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna just find a place for it. Because I don't know where I'm guessing it'll go somewhere. It'll go somewhere. That's the best answer I could probably give somewhere right now, because that would require us to get more cobblestone, because we want to build a cobblestone deck around the cobblestone generator to make sure that it doesn't go far enough to where, like, it could burn down. My platform. Because that would be a bad thing. That would be a very bad thing. Put a torch there. God fucking damn it. I did it again. I fell off. Alright. Alright. Fuck, we also gotta get a bucket. God damn it. We gotta... Well, we can't end the stream until I get that back. I don't wanna... I know it'll be safe by all technicalities, but no. No. 4, 1, 2, 12. Wait. This is just to get down, so we have a base platform to get down. I'm so glad that we have the grave mod. Like, I'm so glad. Because having to get all this stuff again from scratch would be annoying. And while I know in Kappa mode mobs can spawn relatively close to me, I forget what the exact radius is. So hopefully it's not absurdly close, like 1 block. Ugh. Alright, we got another head to add to the eventual board of... Alright. Like, imagine if we didn't have the grave mod. I fell, died, we lost this. The thing I spent a bit of time going after. That would suck. I'd hate it. I'd absolutely hate it. Also, I'm now realizing that earlier I was pressing F3 to see what biome we're in. It says up there. I never... Oh wait, yes I did. Wait, what? Did I? Put this here since I don't have torches right now to make sure mobs don't spawn on it. Add this to the chest where the other head is. Just grab some torches from here. Or some charcoal. So we got this. I think this might do it for tonight. Let's get the last of the grout of the seared bricks. Make those, place them down, and we'll call it. We'll temporarily place that right there. It'll heat up and we'll return to it. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it quits for tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed. This is probably my longest stream yet, and I don't know if future ones of Project Ozone will be this long. But they might. They might. I enjoyed playing Project Ozone. In fact, if it weren't for, like... Do I have it in my inventory? Nope. If it weren't for the quest book, I probably wouldn't play it as much, because the quest book puts me on a line to something, and it's like unlike the SMP where I could make the same farms, but like I'm not as it's like where I could like grind to get like automatic stuff. It's not as fun as a mod pack because it feels more satisfying. So while we will return to this, I know we will. I don't know what I was trying to go with it, but this is nice. I like this. Farming and grinding in a mod pack like this is a lot more fun to me. It gives me more things to do. It gives me like more relaxed. But we're gonna end it there. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later.